Holdfast Marine's videos are sponsored by me. I pay the bills. Thank you. Hey everybody, Will again from Holdfast Marine. I know this is kind of right in between a bunch of other stuff that's going on right now. We just did the one-day build for the longboard. We've been doing filming to putting the fairing on the boat. But I wanted to take a minute because I'm working on 10 other boats right now at the same time. Oh, look at this little microphone. It's like right in the way there. So what I did was I didn't film any of it because, I mean, come on, if you guys don't know how to use a table saw, I'm sorry for you. But what I did was I cut this piece of oak, and this is going to go underneath, so the plate that holds the engine is going to go over the top of this. The original person who repaired it used a 2x4. So this is oak, so it's not going to rot as easy as the other stuff. But just in case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up some of the Totalboat penetrating epoxy. I've used this stuff before, usually works out pretty good. So I'm going to mix some of this up, and we're just going to go over real quick how to apply it. And I think this may even be included in the Red Boat video, or maybe a standalone of just the Jamestown penetrating epoxy and how easy it is to use and blah, 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 whatever. So let's get right into that. I got my epoxy here. We're going to mix this up 2 to 1. And so we're just going to do, I think we're just going to do 2 ounces and make a total of 3. If you would shake this up a bit, pour in I'm mixing up way more than I need, but this is kind of how this is working out today. Yeah, that's considerably more than I need, but I've got a little bit left. Get a stir. As you guys can see, my shop is a mess. I've been, like I said, I'm just mixing this up. I've been working on 4 different customers' boats, all at the same time, trying to get some stuff out the door. This coronavirus is really putting a damper on a lot of our businesses. So we're just still mixing this up. Again, I've mixed up way more than I need, which is typical. All right, this guy's right in here. We're just doing straight, no cutting. Be a quick little video. See all them paper towels back there? Yeah, after I'm done with this, we're gonna be cleaning up the shop. All right, so that's done. Trash can, get that out of the way. So I've labeled this, you know, stern up, bow up, so I know which way it's going. I'm not going to do the bottom because I'm actually going to put some of the, hold on a minute. We're actually going to be putting in some of this, and again, we're going to be putting some of that on the bottom to bond it to the boat, so I don't need worry about the bottom. So I'm just going to put this on very lightly. I'm not going to go crazy with it. You know, oak, it's a hardwood, so, you know, it's not very porous. So it's really not going to, hopefully not going to soak up too much of this. The end grain is where it is going to soak up. So we're going to put that on there. Something here. And if anything, you know, this is just going to make everything secure and safe and whatnot. Well, I got gloves on. What the hell do I care, right? Just want to make sure that I just get good adhesion on all the sides. Again, I should note that, you know, I'm not running off of any Jamestown, other than they're like, you know, mixing and, you know, making sure that I'm doing stuff according to what's on the label. I'm not really doing this, I guess, conventionally. I'm not a very conventional person. I just like to do what works for me. If you see, I'm doing this on a piece of plastic so that it doesn't bond itself to my little table here. And that is going to do that. Again, it's not even really absorbing it. If I have, let's see here, what do we got laying around here? No memento, por favor. So this is a piece of pine. I just want to show you. Again, pine is pretty porous. So if I put this on here, this is going to be our comparison. This is all covered in shit. Is this pine? That is pine. Or cedar, one or the other. I'm not sure. But we're just going to go ahead. Now I've brushed this on. And if we watch it here, you're actually going to see, yeah, it's already starting to draw it in. You can actually see, like, right there. It's already become a little dry spot right there. Same thing here. Here's a couple of, see right there at my fingertip, the dry spots. So it is absorbing into the wood, which is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to absorb in. Would I use this on pine? Probably not, because I wouldn't be using pine on anybody's boat. But yeah, it's definitely, yeah, you can already see it's, maybe you can't, but oh yeah. See, it's starting to dry right there. Well, not dry, but it's being absorbed in. So if this was, you know, a piece we were using, we would definitely do a few coats of this until it wasn't being absorbed in anymore. Put some on the end grain there. Hold it for a minute. Maybe we'll speed this up. Yep, there it is. It's already starting to draw right in. You can see where it's shiny and where it isn't. So the stuff does what it says it's going to do. Here on this piece, it's still very shiny. On the piece that I cut, it's not really absorbing into any of it at all, which is what we want, because this is a piece of hardwood, so it's not going to rot as much. And then we're going to stick that brush right in there. Come up, back up to me. Fix the tripod. All right. So that's pretty much it for the Totalboat penetrating epoxy. It's a two-parter. Part A, part B, mixes 2 to 1, which is actually a little easier to mix than the 5 to 1. Thank you, Jamestown, for taking note of the 1 ounce marks. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Yeah, so if you guys have enjoyed this video, or you found it to be somewhat useful, here, I'm just real quick, I'll show you, look. It is completely soaked into there. It looks pretty good to me. But on the, again, on the hardwood, it's not penetrating in at all, which is primo. So it's probably going to take, let's see what this says here for a dry time. Full cure is 4 days. So you guys, please read the back of the bottles. I have found, and this is not necessarily with Jamestown, and I may be rambling on a little bit here. So if you don't follow these instructions on the back, that's with any product. Again, it's not necessarily with the Totalboat line or anything else. Those are on there for a reason. Follow them. Follow the manufacturers. Follow the manufacturer's instructions on the labels. They're there for a reason, guys. Just remember that. But anyway, that's going to take care of this quick little video on the Totalboat penetrating epoxy. Follow the manufacturer. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. Please hit the notification button, the little bell thingy, and leave a comment down below. If you've used this product, I want to know about it. Please let me know. If you're thinking about using this product and maybe this video swayed you into that direction, comment down below. Please let me know. Because I really like the guys over at Totalboat. I'm going to say this one more time. They do not provide me anything. I pay for it all, and I have really no contact with them other than a few comments here and there. It's just a guy who loves the product and wants to bring some of that information to you guys. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. I just want to say that these mixing cups that I bought are awful. Look at, can you hear it? This is what's left from the penetrating epoxy. It is exothermic, but there's actually, like, you probably can't see it, but there's like little puffs of smoke coming out of it. This is insane. So that was my bad for leaving this laying around. These cups made by prep store cups that say that they're okay for epoxies and stuff, you're full of shit.